Hello and welcome to Festool TV. My name is José, and in this video I'll be continuing with the subject of drilling and screw driving in woodwork. What do I want to do? I want to create a joint between a wooden component and a concrete foundation. This will involve various angles, beam shoes and post feet. As you'll all know, these will all need to be attached in one form or another. What do I want to do now? Now I want to insert one of these concrete screws. Of course I'll need to drill a hole into the concrete and then screw it all into place. To do this, I'll be using the BHC 18 hammer drill. It's a really nice, lightweight, compact machine. The new high-power cordless battery makes it even more lightweight, achieving the same amount of power while weighing less. The hammer drill has a hammer function that can be switched on, and we've also incorporated a spring system. This absorbs the vibrations, meaning that they're not passed on to the user. For the SDS Plus holder, I'll be needing an 8mm hole for this application. I can go up to a maximum of 18mm. Everything's ready and we can get started. That worked really well. If you're working indoors or overhead, the volume of dust generated may be a bit of a problem. There's the option of attaching a dust extractor and using the drilling dust nozzle. Ideally, you might have a remote control and a Bluetooth-compatible extractor. You can then put this drilling dust nozzle into position, or connect the whole system via the extractor battery pack's Bluetooth function. I'll just demonstrate this for you. The hole has now been drilled. For the next step, we'll need to insert the concrete screw. To do this, I'll use the TID 18, our impact screwdriver from the 1/4" product range. As already mentioned, we fitted a tangential hammer mechanism. We've also got a new generation brushless EC-TEC motor. There's an intelligent control system which can be used to set various speed settings. It's important to note that the higher the speed is, the higher the impact frequency will be. This means that the maximum speed setting generates the maximum power. This is unlike conventional cordless drills, where a higher speed setting generally results in a reduced torque. At the moment, we've got a 1/4" bit holder, which I don't need. I'll store the bit in my bit holder. There's one on each side. I'll now attach a plug nut. We've set it to the maximum speed for the maximum power, and I'm now ready to create the joint. I'll put on my ear protection, as it might all get quite loud. That looks good. It's a firm joint. We could use a ratchet to check again whether everything is secure, but I won't do it this time. The next step is to connect the angle bracket to the wooden component. To do this, I'll need a screw from my box of screws. Just attach the right bit and adjust it to the relevant speed. I'll just turn it down slightly and then I can screw it all together. As you can see, you can tighten the screws in a very controlled way. Only switch on the hammer action after a while. It's very easy to control the hammer action. You can also use larger screws, like this 8mm screw. I just need the right bit. The major advantage of using an impact driver is that there's no reverse torque. This means that there's no strain on your wrist. We don't need another handle. This makes it ideal if you're working on a ladder or in an area where there isn't much space and you need to bend around corners to drill, or there's not enough space to use a handle. We can therefore fasten screws without any kickback. The driver has been set to the maximum speed. As you can see, I can even hold it normally with my left hand and there's no strain on my wrist. This impact screwdriver can also be used for another application in its T mode. This is intended for driving these self-tapping screws. Here, we've just got sheet material on a piece of wood. In T mode, we'll start at the maximum speed setting. Once the thread engages in the material, the speed is reduced, and this is when the hammer action will begin. This allows us to precisely position the screw without damaging the thread or removing the screw head. Just fit the right plug nut. We'll set it to T mode. As you can see, it started at a high speed and then slowly fastened the screw. The TID-18 is really a great addition to your range of tools. It's a real must-have tool for certain applications. You can also use it to create direct attachments in concrete, a hard material. The whole system definitely stands out thanks to its compact, lightweight design, which means that it can be operated with one hand. That's all for now. Stay tuned. I hope you'll be back for another video. I'm José. Thanks for watching.